some people call it right online on how they're handling these IPs. I have a couple of insiders in the business, and I've been warned on a couple of things like this may happen, and some things I've had to hold back until certain articles were written for the reason for this, that they want to keep it until an official announcement was made. Basically, we're seeing from Warner, and let me put it in this perspective before we start. If you're an animator, or cartoonist, you're trying to get into the business, and you figure you're going to get your cartoon on Cartoon Network, Adult Swim, Toonami. One thing, I'll give you this fair warning: get a good lawyer. Spend for a lawyer. Because one thing about dealing with Warner, with these companies, is that you don't have control of your property when you deal with them. When you sign on that dotted line, you figure, oh, I got some great money out of them, that I'm going to get promoted, this, and that. Yes and no. You're already seeing that we're getting a Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie coming out, Metacopolis, Venture Brothers, a couple other things that are coming through the pike. Do most of these creators have full control of the product? No, they do not. They do not at all. One particular creator, John Dilworth, who is the creator of Courage the Cowardly Dog, has his character being put into a Scooby-Doo movie that's coming out on Blu-ray and probably going to be on HBO Max via Cartoon Network. And you say, well, that's great. That sounds, they're bringing a good group together, two different dogs. But what you don't know, and which I knew for quite some time now, is that John is not involved with this, and neither is anybody in the creative crew. Mostly this was written by someone in Warner. They may have gotten back one or two of the voice actors to handle this. There's one that's passed away, so they'll have to change. I don't know if they're bringing that character into this. Courage, Muriel, I don't know if they're bringing her voice acting on there. I'm told Courage is. But according to John online, which like I said, I already know from one of my insiders, he said this, and this is on June 22nd, I have no involvement with this product. Notice how he says product, because that's how it's dealt with. And this is on Twitter. And this is the things that's happening. This is the things that, when you say, oh, it's great that this one's coming back and that one's coming back and this show and that show. Ask the guys who've created it how much input they've had in their product. Most of them will say zero input as far as what has been going on with the product, because that's Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network is known as. Ask Carrie Means. If you know who Carrie Means is, the voice of Frylock. Ask him how Cartoon Network has treated him. It's left him practically in the poorhouse. Just because he is on the East Coast and all the other voice actors are on the West Coast, so they have to go by union. So basically, he's left out of probably millions of dollars of profit of, stuff from the t-shirt concessions, the DVDs, all the stuff that everybody else has been getting, he hasn't been getting. And I loved Aqua Teen Hunger Force. I loved Courage the Cowardly Dog. And a lot of these are the shows, besides Family Guy and Futurama, you know, those are the bases that help build like Adult Swim. But also, Courage helped build up Cartoon Network, you know, Cartoon, and a lot of others. You know, you had the Johnny Bravo series, and Cow and Chicken, and a lot of the other ones. The other end, you know, you had Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Venture Brothers, Metacopolis, a lot of other shows that have been on, home movies. You know, you look at how they treat their creators, their voice actors, you know, and when you see them trying to, and this is a money thing. It's a money thing. I understand it's a money thing, but treat the people who created these product correct. Will John get a check? Probably, most likely, something. But are they going to bastardize his creation? Oh, hell yeah. They're going to twist this product. And this won't be probably the last. This is probably one of the last. You know, I would like to tell John, go and sue to get your product back. Go and sue and get your creation back. Because I'm here to tell you, and I said this in another video, they wanted to reboot this. They wanted to reboot this with the original people, the original staff. This may have had a chance in a reboot. Like I said, I don't like reboots. I really don't like reboots. But this might have had a chance. Because the people that are involved in this aren't like the way everybody else is in Hollywood, stuff like that. This would have gotten a correct remake. Not what they've done with Steven Universe, not what they've done with SpongeBob, not what they've done with many other shows on there. This is why Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, Boomerang, all these channels are dying. They've lost more than 50% of their viewers. In the case of Nickelodeon, they've lost a lot more now, especially the agenda that they were pushing just recently. Kids don't care about trans rights. Kids don't care about what's going on in Washington. Kids want to watch cartoons. Now, the ones that are made for adults, that's what we want to watch. We want to have a good laugh and watch cartoons. We want to watch anime. We want our fandoms to be right. Stop thinking that you're correcting something that needed correction. Because you sit there in your high chairs, Monday quarterbacking situations that don't need to be situations. Create a Courage the Cowardly Dog series for the fun that it was. Not to start waving flags and stuff like that of a political nature at anyone. We don't need that. We don't want it. When will people get it in their heads? You want to burn your company down? Go right ahead. But don't burn everybody else in the meanwhile. You made up your company from creations from many various people. And I'm going to tell you now, and I'm going to tell you straight out, if you plan to make a cartoon, those of you out there, very talented out there. And I've seen some stuff that's really good out there. Don't sell it to Warner. Don't sell it to Disney. Figure out a way of getting it out yourself. You can do it. You out there can do it. It is possible. It is easier now today to get a product into the market. You say, well, we need advertisement and stuff like that. Yeah, there are ways of getting it done. Crowdfunding is the best way. Show a clip of your product online on a crowdfunding. Bet you make the money. If it's good, if people like it, ask Ethan Van Sciver, ask Alternate Comics. Ask all these people that have been successful so far independently that they have not need anybody else in the major corporate. I'm telling you right now, All Caps, Alterna, Sweetcast, a lot of these small guys are going to be the new big guys. They're going to replace Marvel and DC. They're going to replace Cartoon Network. They're going to replace everything else that's going on. It's going to take some time. It's not going to happen overnight. As much as it's time it's me to get this far with Q2Cast TV, it's going to take that amount of time for these guys to get going. Okay? It's going to take time. It's going to take patience. Someone down the line will give you money. They see your product, they're gonna throw the money at you. All these people that have been putting money into all these corporations and stuff like that, where they don't see a profit come out of them, they're gonna turn around and look at your product and say, hey, that looks good. Maybe we should put money into that. Invest a little bit into that. Not much, but a little bit. And see what kind of a return I would get on it. Guess what? That's how it's going to happen. That's exactly how it's going to happen. So, I guess this is coming out in September. Scooby-Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog. Not going to watch it. Going to respect John and everybody else, because I do know people in the industry, and some of them have worked on this product, this cartoon, and I'm going to respect them, because some of them helped me at one point. So I'm going to return the favor to them and not allow myself to see this product. No matter if it's good, if it's bad, if it's ugly. No. If the creator has no input on there, I'm sorry. It's done. It's why I'm done with Doctor Who. It's why I'm done with Star Wars. I'm done with a lot of different shows and movies because of that. Because of the way people have been dealing with this product. So you've reached this part of the video. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, share this video, because we're still behind that shadowing wall that YouTube keeps putting on because they keep shadow banning us. Thank you for tuning in. And also be sure to check out our exclusive content on BitChute and ODYSEE. That we'll be doing videos on those particular social media platforms. Some topics that we cannot discuss here on YouTube. So be sure to check those out. Thank you for tuning in. Bye-bye now.
Gamera is really neat. He is filled with turtle meat. We all love you, Gamera.
Kill him. Better yet, I'll kill him. You push the button.